proudly joint top of the table in the wicket-taking charts, and rightly so is Lalit Rajbanshi now. Sohail Tanvir in the mix, but look at this. Bipin Sharma, 16 years young, name-checked by Shikhar Dhawan live on air. 2 deliveries later, Martin Guptill back in the hutch next to Sharma's name. There are so many great stories in this league already, and we're only in game day number 8. Completely different Rajbanshi today, isn't it? Always challenging the inside edge up to today. Now he's ragging them square.
Yeah, but it's been the case for most of the spinners today. There's a lot of turn on this pitch. And again, just missing that outside edge. It's a dot to end the second. Correction, the fourth. 23 for 1.
This match will be against the Yaks as Jimmy Neesham comes into the attack. Low score today for him. The New Zealander will be looking to make amends with his all-round skills now with the ball.
Into the 5th over, 24 runs on the board. They've lost 1 wicket. Ashutosh back in the pavilion. He never looked comfortable. The skipper's been part of the run getters, but it's those dot balls. They're starting to get lots and lots of dot balls early in this innings.
Better from Arjun Saud. I know it's a dot, but he's just starting to get into better shapes. He is a good player, just looks a little shy of confidence.
The only fear that I have for the Lions is when the dots start to build up, that required run rate starts to jump up. And the Lions haven't had the best outing with the bat. They haven't held their nerve really well, in fact, in any of the games that they've played. So when that equation is going to get out of hand, that's when we're going to start to see those mistakes. You really need to try and still pick up those singles and those doubles, work the gaps. Don't take the risk shots on, but still work the field.
Freshly shaven Jimmy Neesham there, isn't it? This one's edged away for what will be a single. Good piece of fielding down at deep 3rd.
Yeah, the moustache is gone.
Yeah, I think it was Jimmy Neesham and Chris Soule both partaking in Movember. We're into December now, so he's been down to that barber that I was at last night, and he's had a good shave. Only a couple hundred rupees, you get a great job done, I'll tell you.
Right, you said you were going for a haircut yesterday.
I said head shave.
No, you definitely said haircut.
I said head shave.
And then I had to correct you.
We speak different languages, even though they're both Englishmen, Ali. Outstanding. That's Powdell at his best. He runs at Neesham. He says, I don't care about your reputation. I'm going to go at you. And gets his first boundary.
This is confidence from the skipper. Down the track and pulled away. And with that, it's 4 education kits for school children for every 4 that is scored. And that's powered by the Ensel Foundation. Scoring runs and growing cricket locally.
Everyone's a winner every time the boundary gets hit. No doubt about that. Great running. We all talk about Dipender Singh Uri. He's not the only one here in Nepal who pushes the envelope. Powdell superbly quick between the wickets. Kushal Bertel too. Anil Sasif Sheikh, no slouches. Look at this. Even had to run around Neesham twice and still gets home.
Yeah, they're quick, they're fit. Very impressive athletes. I love how low to the ground they are when they're, whether it's fielding, running, the center of gravity stays nice and low, always on the prowl. It's going to be a single to end the fifth. It's 32 for 1.
No teams that you can take lightly.
Surface is behaving, Shri. It looks as though it's a spinner's paradise this morning.
Yeah, Rajavanshi and the keeper were just playing games. The batsman was just standing in the middle, watching it go past. Couldn't even put bat on ball when Rajavanshi was bowling. It's a tricky chase, this for sure.
Now the introduction of the leg spinner, Mohammad Mohsin, who's been mightily impressive over the course of the first week or so of this competition. Rohit Podell is going to be key in this run chase. He went after Nisham.
It's probably the right thing to do. If you're bowling pace, that's the best time to actually take on the bowling. It's another wrong one.
Confident in that shout.
Definitely sliding down. He started off his spell with 2 wrong uns. Mohammad Mohsin, he should enjoy this surface. There's enough there for him. Slip in place.
It's gone fine. Work to be done. Too much.
The leg bye is given, but the Lions will take it. In whichever fashion the runs come, they'll take it, because every run is going to be vital. The wicket's not that easy to bat on. Drifting down leg again. Just off the thigh pad. Wanted to work it around the corner, Podell. Didn't get a bat on it. Still got what he wanted. 4 runs.
Bunchi has bowled his 2 overs, 1 for 5. Mohsin into his first. There's still Harsh Thakur with his off spinners, so a number of overs will be bowled by spin. Normally what starts to happen as the sun comes out and the heat arrives at this lovely ground here in Kathmandu is the pitch starts to play a little bit better. All the teams like to win the toss in the morning game, and without hesitation they bowl first.
Yeah, just speaking to the groundsman this morning, and he said he put a little bit of sprinkling of water last night, and he didn't do that yesterday, and we saw the ball turn in the afternoon. He wanted to keep the surface together. 37 for 1 after power play.
It's been so well supported, this Sadada Bank Nepal Premier League, powered by NCell. We had a full house yesterday for both games, and today again, when many were expecting that there would be limited crowd for the morning game, well, they were wrong, because the local Nepalese have arrived once more in support of their competition, and it is theirs.
Totally theirs. There was a slow start to the morning, but they've drifted in from everywhere. So great to see the enthusiasm and support that this tournament has had. And it's great for the young Nepali cricketers. Rohit Podell, the national team captain, in action today.
Sweeps hard, sweeps well. He is critical to this run chase.
It's a good way to counter spin, play that sweep shot, and he's played that shot well. Got really low with his hands, a good extension of the arms, and he's hit that hard, just behind square. That's a good gap as well. There's a gap between deep mid-wicket and deep square leg that prompted a change in field. There's almost 2 square legs now. There's a huge gap at mid-wicket. They've left that open for the slog sweep.
That hits him on the helmet. Leg buys.
It was a predetermined sweep shot. He'll take runs in whichever way they come. Yeah, it's gone off the shoulder, I think. Or a bit of the helmet as well.
They just called for medical staff. They just do a they do a concussion protocol. Yeah, we can have a giggle about it, but it is a very serious thing that happens. But Rohit Patel just staggered before the medical man arrived, and there he's having a little bit of a laugh about it. But this has become integral to the game of cricket now. Every time a ball does strike a batter or even a fielder on the helmet, medical staff have to be called, and there is a concussion protocol that is followed. But he's 100%, which is fantastic. So we'll get things underway once more. Rajbanji's changed ends here, which does that surprise you with the amount of turn that he was getting from the commentary box end?
Absolutely, but I think Mohammad Mohsin wanted to bowl into a bigger leg side boundary. Rajbanshi can still afford to bowl to the leg side boundary, which is short, but I think Mohsin would have wanted to bowl into a bigger boundary. I can't think of any other reason.
Oh, big shot. Every time someone sweeps and misses, there's an appeal, a confident appeal, but so difficult for an umpire on a turning pitch.
Extremely difficult. He's walked in, swept that. It's a premeditated shot, and this is a good contest between the country's premier left-arm spinner and the captain of the national team. Rajbanshi versus Paudel.
He's only tried the fine sweep once in the over and got clattered on the helmet. I wonder if it's not far away, because there's no one at short 45 on the leg side.
He's not giving him too much pace to work with as well. He's a clever bowler, Rajbanshi.
Must be a single.
Asking rate still hovering around the 7 mark. It's a tricky chase, this. It's not going to be a straightforward one. As we can see it, the wicket's not the easiest to bat on. He's a bit in it for the spin.
A single for the Lions. Important that Rajbanshi doesn't get on the board with a wicket in that over. The Lions 45 for 1. Required rate 7. You would think that that's manageable, but there is some spin out here on offer. Bolts, who've produced some real good performances over the course of the competition so far, led by their spinners. Now they go to off break. Shermala, so no harsh thucker.
We used this wicket on day 2. The Gurkhas played the Rhinos in the morning. The Gurkhas scored 111 for 9 and the Rhinos chased it down 114 for 5 after 17.1. So 135 in that context is a good score. But do the bowls have it to defend?
And not as much pressure on the Bolts, is there? You know, they've won 3 from 3, so surely in the back of the Lions' mind, the batters are the desperation to win can have an effect.
Surely, especially Paudel, he's got a lot to prove. A lot at stake with this game. Must win nearly.
Wise decision.
Not very sure what Malla's bowling. It's not off breaks. It's a bit of straight breaks to me. Front of the hand. We haven't seen much of spin from Malla yet. Arjun saw 10 of 13.
The man that's going to do the fielding, Harsh Thacker, the Canadian, he has been used and very effective as an off spinner.
Yeah, he's bowled well, Harsh Thacker. He got the big wicket of Shikhar Dhawan in the game against the Yaks. That's a wicket he'll talk about a lot. Milantha not keeping wickets today. Usually he's the man who dons the gloves for the bowls in the field.
Thank you, sir.
Got it through. Got it through. Valuable boundary. They might have to reassess. Has this bowling change been the correct one?
A bit of straight breaks. Nothing from the finger. Just front of the hand. Good shot. This from Arjun Saud. The best part is he bisected the point and shot third man. He has nothing sort of delivery. Good shot from Saud. Very valuable boundary, yes.
I think that's a better pace. The ball that went for 4 was very, very flat.
And made good use of that pace that was provided. This time slightly slower. Good line. Better length as well. 8 overs gone, 54 for 1.
The target they are chasing to win the game in 20 overs.
Amazing how we've seen some high run chases. We've seen 191 chased down here in the NPL, and then we've seen some very low scores that have even been defended. So all types of T20 cricket on show.
Yeah, Rohit Paudel using the sweep shot to good effect. Gets really low when playing the sweep shot, doesn't he?
Oh, good hand. Very, very good hand. Well, he's been in good form as the Nepal captain.
It was a terrific innings. It was all class, all timing. and used the long handle to good effect as well. Mohsin from the far end this time, bowling into a shortish leg side boundary. As Podell, that was a very good innings. 95 of 59, still ended up on the losing side because House got a brilliant 100 chasing.
95. And Andres House ended up getting the first 100 of the NPL, and they chased it down. None down, the Avengers. The Lions haven't been poor with bat in hand. It's with the ball that they've struggled. So surely now the batting part doesn't let them down in what just needs to be managed well, this run chase.
Good word that you used, HD. Managed well. You got to keep a good head on your shoulder. Play the percentage shots. Top edge, safe. The field is set for the sweep shot, but it's lucky to get away with that top edge. 59 for 1 after 9.
Still anyone's game. The Lions desperate for a victory. They haven't got one yet. The Bolts unbeaten. Shri, I just want to ask you about the managing of a run chase. Do teams, when batting second, do they talk about crossing the line in the 20th over or in the 19th over? What do they talk about?
Different people approach it differently. Like Dhoni likes to take it deep. He likes to target someone in the 17th or 18th over, or sometime even in the 20th over. He knows if it's the right matchup. But somebody like Virat, he doesn't believe in taking it to the very end. He'd want to finish it off, kill the game early. So he would target someone who he thinks he can take them on in the 13th or 14th over and sort of bring that asking rate to manageable levels. So he's a believer that you should never allow the asking rate to go past 10 and 11. That's when you're struggling with the run chase. As long as you can keep it under 10 and 11, he feels that you're always in the game.
Very easy, and some players love to set targets. Other players actually prefer to chase targets. While we're talking about chasing, it'd be difficult to chase that, the Omoda car, because it's the fastest growing brand in the world, Omoda and Jaku. Long range SUV. It's got all of 430 kilometers in that battery.
We've just had it for one day. I really hope we get to see more of it. It's looking so stylish, and it was very comfortable sitting inside. A nice color too, that dark blue.
I don't think we would need to use all 430 kilometers of that battery to see the sights and sounds. Oh, yes, please. Well, we thought it was insignificant off spin. It doesn't matter. He's made a significant breakthrough.
That looked like a bit of a carom ball to me. Sher Malla got that one to straighten from nowhere. Arjun South was playing down the wrong line. He's playing for the off spinner. That went straight on. Probably went the other way a little bit. Yeah, a bit of a carom ball. Terrific delivery from Sher Malla. Oh, he's given an important breakthrough. 64 for 2 after 10, and it's Drings.
दबंग दिल्ली से पिछले मुकाबले में मिली कांटे की टक्कर में हार। तेलुगु टाइटंस अब तैयार हैं करने उन पर पलटवार। Pro Kabaddi League, fight for playoffs. Daban Delhi KC versus Telugu Titans, 12th December at 7:30 p.m.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Dream 11 and Shriram Finance in partnership with HP Lubricants, Roff, Mother Dairy माँ जैसी and Red Bull.
जब विरोधी हो टफ और परीक्षा हो कठोर तो करो जरा गौर। अगर टफेस्ट राइवल के सामने जीतना हो तो टुक टुक नहीं ठोक ठोक के जीतो।
Toughest rivalry में ऋषभ पंती तो बनती है। Australia versus India, third test, 14th December at 5:20 a.m.
This broadcast is co-presented by Aditya Birla Group, a force for good, Nexa and Birla Opus Paints in association with C8, Pan Bahar and Amazon.in, India की अपनी दुकान।
Fight for playoffs में सांसों की जंग होगी और तगड़ी।
Teams at the peak of their powers.
Top 6 में पहुंचने के लिए हर टीम यहाँ पर है अड़ी।
Do or die now.
हर मैच का हर पॉइंट होगा ऐसा जैसे do or die।
Game on. The clock's running down.
Pro Kabaddi League, fight for playoffs. Who will survive? 9th December onwards, only on the Star Sports Network and Disney Plus Hotstar.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Dream 11 and Shriram Finance in partnership with HP Lubricants, Roff, Mother Dairy माँ जैसी and Red Bull.
Of Arjun Saud, who's bowled by a beauty, Sunil Narayan-esque, Ravi Chandran Astran-esque from Shermala. Mohammed Mohsin continues along his economical way. It's impossible to hit him for a boundary. This from Shermala, one of the changes, the only change for the Bolts today. Ball of the tournament.
Completely bamboozled. Arjun saw it. Playing down the wrong line, the ball just moving ever so slightly away from him and through the gates.
Gave it a bit of the Ronaldo as well, didn't he? What do they call that? The C celebration or something. I don't know how you do the Ronaldo and then tell the whole crowd to shush. It was a combo. One or the other, please. Chairman, don't give us both. It's confusing. Not just me, confusing the crowd.
Imran Tahir, his celebration is also based on Cristiano Ronaldo's celebration. That's because his son is a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Does Imran Tahir not just keep running till no one can catch him? He just runs and runs and runs and loses his mind.
And then he finishes it off with that, though. Could we get some crowd shots at some point?
Slog sweep. Really good stroke, but equalled by a wonderful piece of fielding from Lalit Rajbanshi. And a direct hit, outstanding. He's known as maybe the weakest fielder in the national squad. And look at that. Marvellous piece of work. We are going to go upstairs. I think Moores is safely home. But I think he's gone up. I think he's safe. I think it'll be 2 runs, but he wants to check.
Well, if you've got the technology, you might as well use it. Nothing wrong with being 100% sure. Bat's grounded there. And he's safely home. That's an NPL umpire decision. And that should say not out very soon. 68 for 2 after 11.
Share Mallet's continue. Looks up and about and in the game. The other similarity to Sunil Narayan, the plain shirt fully out. Narayan always does that, well below the waist. Whoever you're supporting, nervy times here. The Bolts and the Lions. This is a big game in the context of the playoff picture, isn't it?
Worked away for a single, and something tells me this is going to be a tight cause. 67 off 52. They've still got plenty of wickets in hand. These two batters we know can bat, and can bat long. That required rate just a little under 8 runs and over.
Tickled around the corner. Nice little bit of touch from Tom Moores. It's going to challenge the rope, but it's going to cannon into it. Lions, for me, big favourites right now, in control. They have to break the losing habit. They've got to get this win today.
Just rolling his wrists over that. A little bit of finesse. And it does eventually get to the rope.
Being favourites may count for nothing. The Kings were big favourites in the chase yesterday. And the pitch is helping the spinners. It's always double-header action here, almost throughout all of the group stages. There he is, the man, the tiger himself. Moores goes monstrous. Shorter side, yes. Put down by one of our support staff in the crowd. That required run rate's not going to matter if Moores and Powell stay together.
We'll talk about quick hands on this one. Tom Moores is onto it in a flash. Right through the line, and he teed off. Picks up 6 runs. And it's going to be a quick single to finish the 12th.
Royals v Rhinos later on. That's a 1 p.m. local time start. Dipender Singh Ari's side, mentored of course by Brad Hodge there, the former Australia international. They are the early tournament favourites, there's no doubt about it. Particularly if you add into the mix, the Bolts may go down to defeat here. Lions looking so good to make this points table in the inaugural NPL ever intriguing. No side by the end of this afternoon, if the Lions win, will have guaranteed qualification, and no side will be yet knocked out.
Tries to go for the sweep again. It's going to be a dot ball. 55 of 46. It's going to turn out to be quite a contest. We urge you to come down if you're able to watch this game and the next one. You can get your tickets at culty.com, our official ticketing partner. They've done a fantastic job in making sure that you can get your tickets, get them in a safe manner as well. And if you take a crowd catch, they're going to be giving you 25,000 Nepali rupees.
Just can't get anything on the sweep shot, can he? Rajbanshi's been turning them square today. He's barely turned the ball all tournament. Shows how the wearing wickets are going to be a factor as this tournament goes on. Look at this sharp turn and good glove work from Asif Sheikh. Finding his range now. cut right off the stumps. Only one ball left for Rajbanshi.
1 for 12, and he's got one delivery left in his spell. Well, Rajbanshi has been excellent so far.
Well, what a spell of bowling. Only the one wicket, yes, but he's only gone for 13. Joint top of the charts too in the wicket takers. Rajbanshi showing his class again. 83 for 2. Here come the Rhinos on the charge. Third in the table, they'll be playing the side place number 1, who may or may not still have that top place at the end of this morning's contest. There's Luke Benkenstein, leg spinning all-rounder from England, and Rajan Momo Cricket Shah. Nice to see Sharad Vasakar as always too. Spent more time in the commentary box with him than we've seen him on the playing field of late, but he's been doing a good job as Harsh Thakur finally comes into the attack. And one of Powdell's trademark strokes. Such a touch player, isn't he? Brilliant at deflecting and using the pace of the bowlers, whether it's the spinners or the seamers.
Yeah, good to see Harsh Thakur back, coming in for his first over so far. Surprised he hasn't come in earlier. He can be a wicket taker as well. And the conditions are perfect for the spinners today. Lot of turn on the surface.
These two are here in the 20th. The game's done. It's over. Just want to keep this partnership going. It's worth 21 off 20.
Come and get your tickets, especially if you're able to come in for the afternoon game. Kalti.com is official ticketing partner. They've done a great job with the ticket sales. 25,000 rupees for every catch taken by a spectator as well. So you've got a bit of extra motivation to hold on to those that come into the crowd.
Haven't had one yet. Time to get one. Come on, guys. Get your practice in at home and get down onto the grass banks. Wrap your mitts around a Tom Moores or a Rohit Powdell monster. Ball is not just turning, it's starting to stop in the pitch too.
Misses the bat, misses the gloves.
Nicely tickled around the corner. Should be at least a couple. Now Powdell's so quick, he'll want 3 and he'll get it easy. He knows he's going to the danger end. That's brilliant running.
He had finished a third when Tom Moores was barely taking off for his... He just completed the second. He had completed his third by then.
Yeah, welcome to Nepal, Tom Moores. They do it a bit quicker than anyone in the world. Good tumbling stop, but because he fell over, Powdell was always going to exploit that. Like the way they've gone about this partnership. They've only faced 3 overs of seam in the entire innings. So Anil Shah and Asif Sheikh, Brains Trust for the Bolts, are going heavy on spin. I'd love to have seen Tul Bahadur Thapa today on this pitch, but he's been left out. Mala that's come in for him, and even though he's got that 1 wicket with the perler of a delivery, he's been expensive, gone for 27 from his 3. This is what Powdell does so well. Now watch Powdell, he'll come in and out quickly, he'll want 2. The throw will go to Moores though, and direct hit would have been gone. Moores can't believe how fast Powdell's running, but he'll get another 2. It's 91 for 2. Go on, Jeet, you good thing. That's our snow leopard, our official mascot. Hamro Jeet, helping also to raise awareness for one of the most beautiful and rare animals anywhere in the world. It's found up here in the Himalayas. Oh, what a googly. Well, it's going to end up at a boundary, but this, it's come off the edge, is as good a wrong as you'll see. Outstanding again from Mosen. It's going to say 4 in the book, but that doesn't tell the story.
Very, very unfortunate for the bowler. This is exceptionally well bowled. Just picks the edge. Deceived everyone. The keeper went the wrong way as well.
All the wrist spinners I've ever seen in the world, I was just about to say he's got to come around the wicket. I reckon he's one of the hardest to pick. People worked out Rashid Khan a little bit with the difference in grip. Mosen so hard to pick. This is the last ball of the previous over. Was this going to be out, run out, if the direct hit could have been implemented from the 30-yard circle throw? Tickle around the corner. Going to challenge the rope. Oh, and watch Powell go. It'll be 3 more. This partnership is taking the game Lumbini's way.
I think Tom Moores needs a bit of a breather. How close would this one have been? Miles. He would have been gone by miles. Very powerful throw. Lalit Rajbanshi was not the happiest of men with that throw.
We need sleep. The double headers are stacking up. Day off tomorrow. I'm not leaving my room. You're off to see the sights of the Kathmandu Valley.
Yeah, I just need a bit of a change of scenery, and I hear it's beautiful here in Nepal, so why not go be a tourist for a change? 7 UNESCO World Heritage sites here in the valley. The one I've got to recommend to you more than anything, Bhaktapur. Get up there. I have never seen a more beautifully preserved city. And they've got a trademark up there in Bhaktapur, world famous yogurt that's served in clay pots, handmade within the city. Believe it or not, that's exactly where I'm going tomorrow. Someone yesterday at the hotel told me, actually, we had a bit of a flea market where we're staying, and one of the vendors recommended that I check out Bhaktapur. Not picking him. Tom Moores does not know which way this is going. But if he can keep him wicketless, he's only got 1 ball left. Look at the wry smile. He has no idea that this is the wrong one. It's such skills from Mohammed Mosen. And another very economical spell. He's been going at 4.25 to the overall tournament. It's the same again today. None for 18 for him, but the hundreds come up. And with 5 remaining, Lumbini in control, 100 for 2.
पिछली टक्कर रही कांटे की, मैच हुई टाई, पलटन की यंग ब्रिगेड या आशु और नवीन का टशन, कौन मनाएगा जीत का जश्न? प्रो कबड्डी लीग फाइट फॉर प्लेऑफ्स, पुनेरी पलटन वर्सेस दबंग दिल्ली केसी, 9th December at 9 p.m.
This broadcast is brought to you in association with Dream 11 and Shriram Finance in partnership with HP Lubricants, Roff, Mother Dairy Maa Jaisi, and Red Bull.
Yeah, he's a good-looking batter, Tom Moores, and this partnership is so crucial. 8 wickets in hand, 100 up, 36 to get off 29, and the Lions ahead at the moment, Andrew.
Mikhail have pulled rank. We haven't commentated yet all NPL, and I said, sorry Shriram, wait for me for 1 over, because I've missed you, my old friend. How are you?
It's good to share the mic with you, Andrew. The last time we did that was in the ACC Premier Cup, if you remember, in Oman.
How could I forget? In Oman, Nepal wanted to get back to their second Asia Cup, consecutive Asia Cups it would be, but it wasn't to be for them. They lost the crucial matches, didn't they, when it got to semi-final stage?
Yeah, he's accessed the gaps beautifully this morning. And Rohit Paudel quite certainly is the man with the plan, taking his team home. This will be a good win if they can get across the line, and he's looking good.
My question is, across both formats, ODI and T20, is there a better batter in Nepal right now than the captain? Not just of the Lions, the captain of the country. He's a man for all seasons, whatever the occasion.
Yeah, you talk about solidity, you talk about stability, a calming factor, a man who can change gears. He's got everything in his batting repertoire. There's the man. So nice to be sharing the mic with him.
I had to say, I've missed you, Mikhail, and I said no.
That's a lovely strike. Cries of catch it straight into the hands of Nisham. Just when Paudel was taking his team home, he's livid with himself. He'll have to walk back. A break here for the Poles, a much needed wicket as Rohit departs.
It was there to be hit, wasn't it, Mikhail? Just as we say, he's the man for all seasons. He's a little bit giving it away. I think he might have been looking to go straighter, to split long off and long on, but he's ended up literally hitting it straight to the man. That long off. Powdell, the skipper, has to go. Is there a twist in this contest? He's gone for 35. It's 105 for 3.
Rohit Paudel departing for 35 and 38, a very nice innings in the middle. Stitched a fine partnership as well with Moores. Just gave it away.
Innovative use of the 6 sign there, working as a little bit of a sun blocker. Credit to Harsh Thacker. Also want to give big credit to Anil Shah. Even if they lose this game, he's tried everything, hasn't he, in terms of his captaincy. Here comes Ben Cutting. I thought it might have been the hero from yesterday. 7 sixes, 77 not out in a losing effort. But instead they go to the experience, the quality, the class of the Australian. Cutting to the crease. Maybe a bit of pressure on him.
Yeah, the globe-trotting all-rounder.
Yeah, certainly. They've maybe just said, okay, hold on, Cutting's been there, done that all around the world. Maybe he's the man.
Yeah, he's had a difficult 18 months, but he's come back strong. Good to see him in the middle as well, still to get off the mark. Very good over. 5 runs and the big wicket of Rohit Paudel. It's 105 for 3. Working Sunday in Nepal, but as always, the festival of Himalayas means we have a very good turnout. After a brief chat with Andrew, it's time to welcome Sridhar and Sriram in the com box. Hi, Sri. Yeah, work to do for the field and the D. Bit of a misfield, and they'll come back for the second. Ben Cutting will have to put in the sprint. He's come after an 18-month injury layoff, 2 spinal surgeries, a globe-trotting all-rounder. Good to see him in the middle.
He's very experienced cricketer, Ben Cutting. Hasn't been a straightforward chase, Mikhail. It's been a bit tricky. The wicket hasn't been easy to bat on. I've said that bowlers have had times when they've made the batsman struggle and the batsmen have had to work hard, and today has been one of those days. Been consistent spin on offer. Rajbansi outstanding, 1 for 13 in his 4. Mohsin's completed, none for 18. Sher Malla into his last over. They're doing it in singles at the moment. Rohit Paudel wanted to finish it off early. Went for that big shot, aiming straight, pulled out to long off. It's now up to Ben Cutting and Tom Moores to see to that they don't have any further hiccups.
Also, Sri, if there ever was a chance for the Lions to get the runs quickly, it was in this game to boost the net run rate as well. And a not surprised Portal was going for the big hits is because, yes, they are languishing at the bottom of the points table, but they need to give the net run rate a facelift as well.
100%, but I'll first take the win. You first take 2 points and then think about the net run rate. Yeah, but I agree. I understand where Rohit was coming from. Again, not on a wicket like this. When it's playing tricks, when it's gripping, then cutting, the huge smile says it all. Yeah, brilliant. Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium.
Interesting decision. Malla's not happy. That's been awarded as a wide in favor of the batting side.
Like a bit of carom balls which are gripping on the surface. That definitely was a wide. Not sure Ben Cutting knows which way it's spinning. 17 overs gone, 111 for 3.
समीकरण बनेको छ 18 बलमा 26 रन आवश्यक यो खेल जित्नका लागि.
Good for his 35. Moores holding fort. Oh, that's in the air and it's taken. Tucker strikes. Moores departs. And I'll tell you what, we are seeing a change in momentum in this chase, and all of a sudden, it's the bowls who make a comeback. This is a big wicket.
Think about net run rate, Mikhail. You've just got to secure those 2 points. When you've lost 3 from 3, you can't think about net run rate. That's a good catch. The Bowls know how to win. They won all their 3 games, and for that reason they're on top of the table. Tom Moores will not be happy with the shot that he played. 31 of 23. He's played a good knock though. And Thakur strikes. How valuable is that blow going to be? It's 111 for 4, and there's another twist in the tail.
Yeah, I'm sure they're supporting the Bowls at the moment, and that's why they've broken into a dance. But at the moment, as Sri rightly pointed out, are we seeing a twist in the tail? This man, he scored a brilliant 70-odd unbeaten runs in the last game in a losing cause. Hit monstrous sixes in the middle. This man can certainly give that ball a mighty tonk. Look at that strike rate, 158. But this surface is presenting a different situation. 2 new batters in the middle. All of a sudden, the Bowls are sniffing an opportunity and a comeback and an opening over here. Lions, you can't do this to yourself. 26 and 17. Yeah, I'm just a bit perplexed about the shot selection in this chase by a couple of batters, Sri.
Vivek Yadav fancying the off spinner. Big shot tried, walked into line. Didn't get connection at all. Not an easy wicket to come in and play shots straight away. What have you done, Vivek Yadav? This is another wicket. Committing Hirakiri here, the Lumbini Lions. They're not making it easy for themselves. Vivek Yadav, the first ball he faced was a hoik, and the next one tried to hit it over long on, but just skewed it. Comfortable catch for Jimmy Neesham. They're not reading the conditions very well here. And the Janakpur Bowls are smelling blood. 26 still required with 15 balls. Vivek Yadav goes without troubling the scorers. It's 111 for 5. Game on here.
the Lumbini Lions just don't know how to close out a game over here. Sandeep Johra walks out. Nelson has struck twice. They've got into self-destruction mode. What looked like a straightforward chase has now become a mountain to climb. Ben Cutting at the other end, watching wickets fall. Not good signs for the Lions. They have an opening. They have a chance to come back into the mix in the points table. Oh, you don't want to run out at this stage. And Harsh Thakur, well, he's in the middle of a dream spell.
Yeah, he's got 2 in the over. And this was Vivek Yadav, the last one. The ball just slicing into the hands of long off. Easy catch for Jimmy Neesham, his second catch of the game. Yeah, Thakur's got 1 more over after this, mind you. Yeah, single brings Ben Cutting on strike. Still need 25 from 13 balls. What an over this has been. Just the 1 run conceded so far. 2 wickets. They can't make it more difficult for themselves. Who's going to bowl the ever so important 19th over? Single to finish off. Probably looking for the second. They will get it. 23 required from 12. What a game on hand.
We're getting into mid-table phase of the inaugural edition of the Siddhartha Bank Nepal Premier League 2024.
2 wickets. The big one of Tom Moore's going for a big switch hit, bowling out to extra cover, and then Vivek Yadav, what was he doing? Unexplainable. Bowling out to long off, coming off great form, 77 not out in the previous game. Just couldn't take his team home today. Johra on strike.
This is in the air, but it just falls short of the fielder. Slice that one, and it's over to Ben Cutting. It's all about Ben Cutting now.
Yeah, this is the over to target. Kishore Mahato will be under pressure, bowling to Ben Cutting, who's got those long levers. He's bowling round the wicket to the right-hander, and he's bowling to a big offside field. The offside is the bigger side for Ben Cutting. Third man is in. Sweeper cover and deep pointer out on the boundary. Mid-wicket is in. So the line is going to be wide outside off. What's Ben Cutting got?
This is top-edged, and this is taken as well. Cutting last, only 7 deliveries for 3 runs. This has been a turnaround, and the Lions are caving in what was looking a comfortable chase. The momentum with the JANAKPURBOLTS, and they're back in the contest.
It was such a big moment in the game, and terrific response from Kishore Mahato. The big Ben Cutting on strike, hard length outside off, looking to heave it, and the keeper takes a comfortable catch. This is a very, very big moment in the game. Ben Cutting, of whom so much was expected, has gone for 3 of 7 balls, and it's 115 for 6 now. The Lions staring down the barrel.
Just can't believe what I'm seeing in the middle. Looking so good at one stage. The Lumbini Lions 105 for 2. They needed a runner ball from there, and they've lost wickets in a heap. Once Paudel departed, it's been a procession. Moores, Bibek and Cutting just followed suit. Saad Zafar now comes to the middle. He can bat, he can get the winning runs. He's got loads of experience, former captain of Canada. Best of 33 in this tournament. They need 22 in 10. Yeah, you have 3 on the off inside the circle. Shot third, shot fine up. You have a deep backward point, deep mid-wicket. Kishore steaming in. Yeah, just takes the pace off it. Sensible bowling.
What have the Lions done to themselves? They needed 32 of 28 when Powdale was batting. And they looked in complete control of the chase because Morse and Powdale were going so very well. That's the latest casualty. Ben cutting. That was a good delivery. Leg cutter into the pitch. Going away from the hitting arc. Brave bowling from Kishore Mahato. Yeah, well done the youngster. 21 for 9.
That's a good strike. Down the ground. Nicely fielded as well by Nisham. He'll keep it to 2. Good running. Shy the stumps. Not really. Tension reaching its crescendo. They'll have to go for broke from here on, both the batters.
Yeah, that's good field placement too. You have your best fielders in the hot spots. Jimmy Nisham can't ask for a more experienced campaigner. Totally in control of the long on boundary. Saved 4. But what's good is that Jora is back on strike. Kishore Mahato, 19 of 8.
He's got stuck underneath this one. And that will go the distance. What a time to dish out a 6. This game is changing momentum and balance in quick time. And the Lions now need 13 in 7. Game on.
This is a terrific strike from Sandeep Jora. It was hard length, slow ball into the wicket. But look at that for a contact. Short leg side boundary. And he's cleared it with ease. Oh, she's not happy. We know she's not a Lions fan.
Smart, cheeky, Formo, using the depth of the crease, and Jora is taking the Lions home. This has been a spectacular over for them. 14 runs coming off it, and they now need 9 of the final 6 deliveries. It's 1-8 for 6. Sandeep Jora has infused life into this chase for the Lions. 6 bowlers used, most of them have been impressive. Harsh Thakur, 3 for 16 in his 3. Look at that for economy. Mohsin bowled too well, I felt, to not deserve a wicket. And then you had Lalit Rajbanshi as well, 1 for 30 on a couple of occasions. But this game is certainly lined up for a photo finish. 9 needed in the final 6. It's going to be the spin, the off spin of Harsh Thakur in the middle. You have a left-handed batter in Saad Zafar facing first up.
That's a brave move to go with the off spinner.
Both sides, anybody's here on, nicely poised, brave captaincy, giving the final over to an off spinner. Induces a wicket up front. Durgesh on strike, 9 needed of 5. Goes for the reverse, gets bat on it. That has enough legs to go for a 4. That equation now gets easier. 5 and 4. Durgesh plays the shot of his life. Who will emerge hero? Who will emerge victorious? We'll have to wait and watch.
What a shot from Durgesh Gupta. Just walked in. Just switched hands. Played the reverse sweep. He knew exactly what the field was. There was no shot that man. This is good thinking from Durgesh Gupta. The execution was good as well. And they've got the boundary. 5 now in 4. Yeah, this game is going topsy-turvy. Can't tell you the excitement in the ground. Over the wicket now. Another swipe across the line. Dot ball. What's happening here? 5 of 3 now.
Come on, Durgesh, you've done the job. Get Jora on strike. Twists and turns, thrills and spills, everything happening here in the middle. Yeah, smartly plays it. That's the right thing to do. It's over to Jora.
Yeah, that's good batting from Durgesh. Surely not a super over. 4 required of 2. Jora on strike. Yeah, it's excitement packed here. The crowd's enjoyed. Prayers are on. What are we in here for? What can Sandeep Jora do? The field is moving. There's a point coming in. There's no shot mid-wicket. What's Jora going to do? Round the wicket, Harsh Thakur. Can he defend 4 from 2?
Yeah, just tucks it away. Steals a quick single. Wants to come back for the second. This is going to be dangerous. This is going to be suicidal. He misses it. Has he missed it? Jora's back on strike. They need 2 in 1 now. And I feel this is a very costly miss.
Yeah, this was a run out for the taking. There was no 2 in that. Jora was desperate to get back on strike. Soft hands. Pushed it into the leg side. Asif Sheikh after it. Throw comes in. Fielder collects. Oh, and he misses. How can you miss from that distance? It's all happening. Excitement galore. Harsh Thakur's got to bowl the last ball. The Lions need 2 to win. Definitely not a super over. Come on, Mikhail.
Where is this heading towards? Anybody's game. 2 in 1. Pressure all around. Nervous energy. Picks it. Has he found the fielder? He has! The balls prevail. Thakur emerges hero. They go on celebrating. The Lions are distraught and aghast. Elation one side, jubilation one side, and disappointment and despair for the Lions. What a turn of events. What a match. And I'll tell you what, one's moment of joy is another moment of despair. Unreal scenes over here.
Oh, what a terrific game of cricket. It was their game to lose, the Lumbini Lions. Sandeep Jora just can't believe what he's done. Top edge, carried straight to square leg. They needed 2 runs. Comfortable catch for Mahato. And Harsh Thakur has just defended 9 runs of the last over. And Janakpur Bowls get their 4th win on the trot. This is a team that knows how to win. They did not give up. Defending 137, they've just restricted the Lions to 135 for 8, and they've won the game by 1 run. This is a great game of cricket, and the Lions will be distraught. They've played 3 games in 3